Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Oh, I heard all that. Well, hello guys. This is a bit of a. I'm gonna have to turn down my mic. Hold on. There you go. Right. You know what to say. We can, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, my mic. I can know my mic's a bit loud. But yeah, welcome. And oh, it does feel weird being back. Um, I need to turn my stream down. Yeah, welcome to FRR Season 3, Tier 1, Round 2, Mexico. It's Tier 1, Jake K. Oh, and yes, we're back. We're back after. Well, we're not back. Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah, for round 2, around Mexico today. For interesting track. So obviously I'm lost. So obviously, let's go through the standings. Yeah, let's go through the standings. So after round one, Belgium, Stocky won. P2 was Weeksy. P3 was FGE Theo. P4 was Crazy Griefer. P5 Henkers. P6 Brad. P7 Andrel. P8 Tomlock. P9 Billy. And P10 Club. And the rest didn't score points from that round. Yep, we're around Mexico. I would say a very interesting track. You got looking forward to it. Good, good, good. Let's get the stuff up for you. There we go. So yeah, Mexico. I would say it's a very interesting track. It's very good to overtake down the main straight, but then it isn't. And in that S section, you have to be so careful when you attack the curbs. When you don't attack the curbs, Crazy Griefer's already retired. But yeah, very difficult track, and depends what range you're running around here. Depends if you're going to get passed down the straight. Okay. Stocky on an outlap at the moment. So Mexico consists of 17 turns around this track. Three DRS zones, one down the main straight after the start finish straight, and one down to turn the run down from turn 3 down to turn 4, and then the short DRS straight where Stocky is right now. I don't know why I've added that DRS. I would say it's pretty pointless in my opinion. Very very pointless to be honest. All dry. It's what we like to. It's what we like to hear. All dry. Brilliant. No chaotic racing at all. So yeah, we have currently got our championship leader, Stocky, a two-time champion in FRR, two championships in a row, and yeah, he's been on form for the last 2 seasons, and this season, I think he's gonna find it pretty tough as we have a lot of very top-class drivers in this tier. Hello in the chat to DT in the chat. How are you today? But yeah, back to what was the topic. Yeah, Stocky has been on form the last 2 seasons in FRR, and this season I reckon he's going to find it very difficult to win this championship. It's going to be a great fight, but it's going to be very difficult. We got drivers like FGE Dammy, Trey RT, you got Weeksy. It's a bit of all really. Yeah, yeah, good, ready for tomorrow. Oh, and Stocky's actually invalidated. And unfortunately went into the wall. That was just a bit of lag. But yeah, unfortunate for Stocky there. Good, ready for tomorrow around the streets of Mexico. Well, not the streets, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Mexico at all. But yeah. Into the stadium section then. I love this bit of the track. And we're watching FG Dami on a lap now, round 10:17 across the line for FG Dami. What's his, oh my god, a provisional pole of a 15.994. Tonlock from tier 2 to tier 1 this season, a 16.3, so that is not too shabby at all. Obviously Tonlock moving up for winning the championship in tier 2. He needed a bit of a challenge, really, let's be honest. So he's up here. Well, no, he didn't win the title last season. My bad. That was Night Owl, but Tonlock, I believe he did finish P2. Oh my goody gracious. Flo with a 15.701 takes provisional pole. But yeah, talking about Tonlock, he needed a bit of a challenge, really. P2 in the championship, so it's going to be great to see what he can do this season in the Mercedes. Let's go back to laps then. On board with Rangam, 57.233 in the middle sector. Attacking that curb very aggressively now, coming to the stadium section. Straight on the power now, round turn 17, the final corner to across the line. What is this lap time going to be for Ranger? It's going to be a 16.5, so that will place him into P6. Not too bad lap from Ranger at all. Trey has it validated, and my prediction to pole will go to today. I said it a bit late, but I think Flo will get a better lap time. I think he'll take pole. Alright. Dream has, in fact, he's finished his first lap. Top Gun on a set of medium tyres. Interesting. I don't know why you would want to use the set of mediums. But we'll move. It's a 56.9, so if you finish this lap, I'm assuming... Oh my god, a massive snap. And those mediums not doing him good in qualifying. So he'll either go again or pit. I reckon he'll go again. Oh, he's all over the place on those set of medium tyres. He does set at 17.0 though. I reckon it would have been another 5 attempts if he didn't invalidate. Janu Vane, 16.4. Puts him up to P4, not too bad at all. FG, Trail T invalidated, so I think we got no one on lap at the moment. So we're just riding ball with Top Gun until we've got someone on lap. Go on, General. Oh, hello, Keegan. Interesting name in the chat. Hello, Keegan. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Right, Henkers. What can you give us in the Alfa Romeo? 18 drivers. That is very impressive indeed. And Henkers on up in the Alfa Romeo on a set of soft tyres, obviously. Round this part, this is the hardest bit of the track. You need to get it right, otherwise you're going to see yourself in the wall. Runs very wide, and he actually invalidates, and that is his lap over in a blink of a second. Alright, RRT Macca in the Williams on a lap, down to third gear into turn 1, now to turn 2. Now on the approach to the exit into turn 3, don't run too wide, otherwise you'll invalidate down there. Now open up that DRS. Now the run down to turn 4 and turn 5, it's a 28.5 first sector, so not too shabby at all. Now down to turn 5 on the power, short shifting up into third gear to get the best traction as possible. Again, short shifting up to third gear. Now the twisty part of the track, the hardest part of the track, how will he approach this? Doesn't really ride that curb. Oh, a bit over the place there, but this bit is quite difficult to go full flat out. Wheel players and esports drivers obviously can do it perfect. A 57.0 middle sector. rides that curb quite a lot now into the stadium section, down to P2. Razza Gamer has left the session. And now coming around turn 17, the final corner. It's been an alright lap for Maka. Where will it put him though? It'll put him to P5 with a 16.5. I did say it wasn't too shabby at all, and it is a very impressive lap. So P2 in the championship then. Weeksy missing out on the championship last season. Can he do better this season and get that championship that he wants in FRR? Still yet to win a championship in FRR. Wow, that is massive track extending. I don't know how he has got away with that. That should be an invalidation from Weeksy, really. Now coming around the staging part of the track down to second gear. Oh, very tentative on the traction. It doesn't really want to spin. Now around the final corner for Weeksley. Takes the shortest run to the line, and it will be, wow, a 16-0. That will place him up to P3. Very impressive. Nevertheless. Let's have a little look at who we got closer to the line. Treyarch again invalidating. It would have been a 15.7. That would have put him P2 if he actually finished his lap. Treyarch not having the qualifying. He's got 8 minutes left to get a lap in. Let's have a little look at Clobane, we call him. There's them attacking that S section, doing it to perfection. He's middle sector, yet to set a lap time. It's a 56.6 middle sector, and it's purple, says the game, but we know the game loves to lie. Third gear around the stadium section. Now coming round to turn 17. The final corner stays in fourth gear, gets right on the traction across the line. It will put in P6 with a 16.1. Impressive. Didn't realise this. Dream P3 with a 15.8. Absolutely fantastic from Dream Team. Love to see. And he's down. Oh, Flo is... And he's let the Aston Martin by. Very well played to him. Right, Treyarch. Oh, again, he's invalidated. Every time I go on board with him, he invalidates. It's just, I don't know why. Scruffy Dub's now left the session as well. Here comes FRT ZC. It's gonna be around the final corner. It's going to be a 16.3, so place him into the top 10. Stocky gets to set a lap, and Brad having a bit of a spin. Struggling through that S section. That is going to come a cropper to a lot of people tonight. And right, Treyarch, can you produce us with something good this time? Oh, Treyarch! Oh, he's invalidated and he has spun. Oh dear. Raz is asking for an invite. Of course, Raz. Anytime, boss. Raz, there we go. Chuck him an invite. Treyarch, it's just a curse of watching Treyarch. I think I'm not going to watch him now, and I bet you, when I don't watch him, he'll get a good lap time, and his Junior Vane actually sets a 15.9. So, very good indeed. Brad looking to set off for a second lap. Stocky staying in the pits. Is he actually going to go for a lap? That's the question. I hope he does. Treyarch, you're disappointing me, mate. Those soft tyres are going to be... Is he going again? Good choice. Good choice. Right. There we go on the lap then. Henkers. Let's have a little rider back on board with the Alfa Romeo. Let's not, because he's down. Top Gun then. 15.9. This is so close, guys. Oh, and he's invalidated. I'll tell you what, though. Let's have a little look at the interview with the leader. There we go. That's how it's topped by. The top 9, the top 8 are only covered by nearly 5/10. That's how close it is. It's mental. Brad 383 seed. This is where he spun last time. This time he doesn't spin, but he does track extend, and he does go off track. And yeah, he's down his lap. 57.7. I think a 57.5. I think that's the best lap we've seen so far. So Brad can't get. He needs to pull something out of the locker if he wants to be in the top 10 with his lap. Struggling it. I've always known Brad to struggle in qualifying and to be good in the race. Brad has that race pace. He just doesn't have that quali pace, and that's the thing he needs to try and sort out. But he has got the pace. Right, Razza. Right. Mr. Razza Gamer, yet to set a lap, 3 minutes to go. And Stocky, still yet to set. In Aston Martin in the background. And that is going to be, I reckon, yeah, it's the dream team. Having a bit of a spin. Bit of a spin. Bit of a spin back to Razza then. 28.6 first sector. He's only got time for 2 runs. Bit of a lag there, sorry about that. Right, down to second gear. Up to... wow, stays second gear, no traction. That's pretty impressive. Now this is the bit that Razza needs to get right, because he hasn't got a lap time in. Takes that absolutely fine, rides that curb a little bit. That's fine unless you don't get caught out. Can't go full flat out. Now straight back on the power, open that DRS. The straight that I think is pretty pointless to not to have DRS. A 57.1 second sector, purple says the game, but it's not the fastest second sector I've seen. Scuff back in the session now. Razza coming around the final corner. Second gear, foot to the floor, across the line. It's a 16.5. It keeps him out of the top 10, and I think he's going to be pretty disappointed with that. Right, Treyarch at 28.2 per sector. I hope you're showing something impressive now, Treyarch. Now I'm watching you. What's the bets? He's going to invalidate through the S section. What's the bets, guys? Come on, what's the bets? Oh, it takes a very wide line there. Oh, really attacking these curbs through the S section. Nearly full flat out. Doesn't run too wide. I think this is going to be a pretty decent lap from Treyarch. 56.1. That's a second faster than Razza. Second sector. A bit of a snap there. Now coming to the stadium section into third gear. Now around the final corner then for Treyarch on the power. Is this going to be provisional pole? Oh, it's a 16.689. And do you know where he's lost the time? The approach to the stadium section where he had that massive snap. Lost a 10th, I would say. Alright, the championship leader, Stocky, needs to get a lap in danger to not be setting the lap. This is his only an opportunity to set a lap. He's very tentative. Very tentative. He's now got the Ferrari of Brad. 57.5. That is a second and a half off Treyarch's middle sector. Finally. Finally, I know, right? I thought it was going to invalidate. Oh, and talking about invalidation, Stocky. That is his qualifying over. He will be starting P17. Brad's got 10 seconds. 10 singular seconds to start a lap. Is he going to make it 2? 1 does. Well done, Brad. Right. Dams doesn't improve on his lap. Junuvanem up on his lap time. Now really attacking this section as Tom Lock 15.9. Another man to get into the 15s. very impressive from the former Tier 2 driver. And Genuvain up 56.5. Impressive. Treyarch, is he going to be pole position? That is the question. That's not Flo. Flo is up on his time though. Genuvain now around the final corner. Foot to the floor. And across the line then for Genuvain. It's a 15.7, not enough for Lolo. Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. My goodness gracious me. Flo with a 50.511. Anyone to beat that dream team. Brad has crashed. He'll be starting P15. Both Alpines and both Ferraris. Not having a good... Oh, my God. Dream team. Massive snap. And that has costed him. Top Gun invalidated. So there is your pole sitter, guys. TV8 Flo takes pole for the Tier 1 Mexican Grand Prix. Good on you, lad. Championship leader sat in P17. That is not good signs at all. And Weeksy P10 for P2 in the championship. Not enough. But look, let's have a quick look before we do go. There it is. Top 8 covered by 4 temps. Top 9, top 10 covered by 5 and a bit temps. Welcome to FRR. I've never seen it this close. It's mental. Qualifying. Both good qualifying there from good qualifying. And like I said, look at that. Ferrari and Alpine. Ouch, we say to them. Right. Okay, here's your confirmation then. Pole position. Treyarch P2, Maka P3, Genuvain P4, Dams P5, Dream Team P6, Tomlot P7, The Top Gun P8, Klopp P9, Weeksy P10, Henkers P11, Razza P12, Reina P13, FRT ZC P14, Brad P15, Scruff P16, Stocky P17, Crazy Griefer P18. That is your top 18. Billy wins! Oh, he's joined late. Rip in the chat for Billy. He's joined like 1 minute late. 1 minute late. Unlucky, Billy. Unlucky. Right, time for the formation lap then. Oh, I'll tell you what, 36 laps of commentating alone. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, pretty easy then for the pretty easy for the tyres. Oh dear. Very easy. There you go, guys. Bernards. Oh dear. I need to run you through the tyres because there's nothing to go through. So, just a quick fact about Mexico. The broke ground was 1959. Opened 20th of November 1959. Yeah, I'm not looking this up, by the way. Length is 4.3 miles. Turn 17. And yep, that is for the Grand Prix. But we don't care about the facts. We care about the racing now. As Flo doesn't want to be disqualified. He's going to have cold tyres, probably. One more zip of the drink before we get going. Alright then. Crappy camera angle. That's better. So, ladies and gentlemen, the run down to turn 1 then. Gonna get going. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out and the way we go for the Mexican Grand Prix. Maka gets an absolute stonking start. He takes the lead going down the main straight then. It's going to be cars going side by side as Jinu Vane looks to get the position now. Can we have a better camera angle, please? Down to turn 1 then. Maka leads. Treyarch, massive crash as Flo is moving down the order. Down to last place. The pole setter already down and it's caused a virtual safety car. And the cars are going to have to regroup and slow right down. Stocky 5-pace grid penalty. Collision with Crazy Grief and not good at all. And what has happened to our pole sitter? Something has happened and we have an Alpine here. Scruffy Dub with no wing. It's only a virtual safety car reminder. Flo. Absolutely horrible start. Maka. What a start he had. Put him in the lead. Treyarch. Flo. Ah, it's annoying for him. Oh, and Dream's got a drive through on the restart. Not good at all. As Dream finds himself under pressure from Tomlock. Tomlock's got no front wing. I don't know why he's going for that, because Tomlock has now been spun. He is down, moving down the order. As we've got Rayner looking for a move on Top Gun, as Maka's got a 6/10 lead now. And Rayner all over, and in the pits. Dammy in the pits straight away. Treyarch leads the way then. Maka leads the way then from Treyarch. Treyarch with that absolutely blinder of a slipstream. The Ferrari boys having an absolutely amazing start. We have Crash at the back. I don't know what's going on back here. Everyone with no front wing. It's funny to see, really. We continue with our little battles then. There's not really much. Oh, we've got a big train for P3 Weeksy. He's under pressure from the Top Gun. No one, he can't seek an opportunity. Stocky already up to P9. Brad already up to P10. Crazy Griefer already up to P11. Absolute great starts from the Ferraris and one of the Alpines. Weeksy under immense pressure though. Don't know what has happened to Weeksy, but he is under immense pressure. Has he got wing damage in that Merc? I think he has, you know. No visible, but he might have some damage because he is really struggling. Already, we're only on lap 2 and he is struggling like anything. He is as slow as a snail. Weeksy's going to continue going as Treyarch has gone with that fastest lap. Everyone's setting fast lap behind. Weeksy finding all the pressure, and so is Maka. Maka leading the way then on lap 3. And here comes the Top Gun, absolutely using his ERS. He will have none left. Pulls to the outside. Weeksy on the inside. Now that it will switch to the inside for the Top Gun, but now it will switch to the inside for Weeksy. Weeksy pushes him off track, but he was the car ahead and gets the position. But the Top Gun says, I ain't having that. I want that position back, and he gets the inside line now. It will transfer to Weeksy's inside if he can keep the move, but he just can't. And the Top Gun used all his ERS. He's now up to P3 of this race, and I'm sure Maka's going to find himself being overtaken very, very soon. As Brad is under pressure from Crazy Griefer, but we're gonna turn our attention to the lead. Treyarch absolutely gaining. Is he going to send one up the inside here? No, there's no point. Excuse me. Right, we continue our way then. Trey RT. Putting pressure. Now coming around the final corner, he's got all the ERS in the world. Down the straight then for Trey RT. DRS enabled. Down the straight then. Is he going to take the lead before turn 1? Is he going to switch back to the racing line? And he gets the position. Easy done. And Trey RT can now go. My prediction for the winner as Crazy Griefer and Brad wheel to wheel, and Crazy Griefer gets the move, and Brad is trying to fight back in that Ferrari. He's not got DRS. Crazy Griefer's got DRS, but we'll go back to our attention to Weeksy really putting pressure on the Top Gun. Top Gun's got no ERS, and Macca is dropping off like anything now. Trey RT's got this under control. We're only on lap 4. Anything could happen. Oh, big snap from Klopp. Massive snap, man. He's lost DRS because of it all. Weeksy trying to put pressure back on the Top Gun. It's just going to be back and forth between those two. And off the track goes the Top Gun. And off the track, and now loses the position. But is that DRS tactics there from the Top Gun? I believe it is. Massive DRS tactics. As my god, the top two are checked out. 4 seconds the gap between them and Weeksy. Weeksy is going to find himself under pressure from the DRS. The DRS train for P3. I reckon it's going to start to battle up as Rayner's sitting in P5. Down the straight lane, Weeksy is using that ERS. He's got enough ERS, and Rayner's trying to put pressure. Let's go on board with our championship leader, as he is now looking for the move on Henkaz. Down the inside goes Stocky. Is Henkaz going to leave the space on the inside? Yep, he's now going to try the switch back to get the better exit on Henkaz. Down the straight, using the ERS, and Stocky sails past Henkaz up into P8 of this race. Lovely set of corners there to get the best exit and get the position now up into P8. Remember, he's got a 5-second time penalty, so he's got to try and make his way up as much as possible. As the Top Gun really piling pressure on Weeksy. And he's now going for a move, actually, side by side. It's going to be very dangerous to get, and Weeksy backs out. Probably wants that DRS. This is going to go on for a long time right now, and the Top Gun's going to find himself under pressure now again because of the DRS. Macca just trying to stay in DRS, and he's still got that 1 second gap. As soon as he drops out of DRS, he won't get it, as Weeksy now has DRS. Down the straight, Tomlock, 3-second time penalty down in P14, and here comes Weeksy then to take P3. Easy does it, says Weeksy, and the Top Gun can't do anything to fight. And the FRTZ has got a 3-second time penalty, and Rayner could put pressure now on the Top Gun as he's got no DRS. I don't think Rayner's going to be close enough. He's going to look up the inside. He thinks better. Very wise decision from Rayner. Nearly tapping the back there. Macca's lost DRS range to Trey RT at the moment. Very unfortunate for Macca, but Trey RT's running away at the moment. Brad in P11 sat outside the points, but he's doing quite well in the Ferrari. So is Stocky. And then we have yellow flag, sector 3. I think it's for Flo. I think he's not very happy with what happened, and he's sat down last. The race is getting from bad to worse for Flo. As the Top Gun then, he wants that position back. It's going to be back and forth as we have yellow flags again for TV8 Flo. He's not enjoying it. As we go down the straight, it's just going to be one back and forth yellow flags, and that is for a different McLaren. FRTZ is in the wall, and the Top Gun is making the move on the outside. Weeksy tries to defend on the inside then, now switches to the inside for Weeksy. He gets that exit again. He's the car head, so he's allowed to do that, but The Top Gun wants to come back on track and try to get that position. Weeksy defending to the inside, and Rayner is now making it 3 wide. Who's going to win out here? Let's watch the car behind us. Rayner's now on the inside to try and take that podium position. The Top Gun on the outside. Weeksy now on the inside as the Top Gun turns into Rayner. Rayner gets hit. Rayner nearly spins, but he saves the car, and he's losing positions to both of the AlphaTauris, and this battle is really tensing up in here. And off the track goes the Top Gun, and Weeksy has spun, and he is now down out of the points. Rayner 3-second time penalty in. Rayner 3-second time penalty. Flo's going to give up. Z's is left. McLaren double DNF, and this battle is really spicing up now. What a battle there as Stocky gets past Rayner, but Rayner hits Stocky, and Stocky has been spun by Rayner, and Stocky is not going to be a happy man. Nevertheless, that is very unfortunate from Stocky. Poor driving from Rayner. Just because he got involved in that collision doesn't mean he can do that back. It's Crazy Reefers now looking for the move on Henkaz. Henkaz left for dust. Brad now in P8. Stocky down to P10 after that massive collision. Great battling though for the 3 wide until the Top Gun said, no thank you, I'm going to turn in on you. It's now an AlphaTauri 4 and 5. So AlphaTauri pretty doing very well, and the top 2 well, Triati's checked out, Macca's checked out, and they're avoiding all of this carnage back here, because it is proper carnage, and very unfortunate for both of the McLarens out of the session. And yeah, they have to come back to bite another day next week. Okay, back down the straight then. General J, Mr. Merritt. Hello, my sir. How are you? As Raz is looking for the overtake. Here comes Rayner once again. He wants to bite another Ferrari. Is he going to take the other Ferrari out this time? He's already taken one Ferrari out. Is he going to take the other? I hope not. But he is using that ERS to get past Brad. Brad is not going to enjoy this as Rayner's looking down the inside and backs out. Actually, thinks better then. Let's continue our way then with Raza Gamer. Are we going to see some AlphaTauri tactics come into play? That is the question, as Billy Wiz, he's finally realised he's he's joined too late. How long have you been back there? I got a late call for comms tonight, mate. So I admit I've just come back. Alright then, this is what the battle we want to see. Weeksy v Stocky for the final points paying positions then. Coming down the straight. Can Weeksy get that overtake, that precious overtake on the championship leader at the moment? No, he can't. It's pretty, after that chaotic battle. Oh, and I think that's Dream Team. He's had a spin. He's had a meltdown. Down to P14 for Dream Team. Not good at all. As a gamer, 3-second time penalty. It's going to hurt him a lot. Penalties are going to be horrible around here, though. Dream T 3-second time penalty. He's down the straight. Razza won't be close enough to make an overtake. Crazy Griefer up into P6. Great start from Crazy Griefer. Brad down the straight again, not close enough. We'll turn our attention to Weeksy v Stocky. Down the straight then for the 10th place point. Weeksy gets the position. Nothing Stocky can do at the moment. Weeksy up into P10 then. After that frantic spin and frantic collision there, as Stocky can't fight back at the moment. And a lovely helicopter cam there from the game. That is actually a sensational camera. Can we just have that for the whole race? And then we'll get the best action that is needed. Again, Trey RT checking out with a 3.5 gap. Maka, nothing he can do there. Do you know what? I'm actually really enjoying this camera angle. Ah, boo! It's gone now. Okay, so nothing going on much. At the moment, it's pretty spreaded out field. Running at on lap 12, and yep, mainly everyone on hards in the top 11. Let's have a little look at your tyres for you. Yep, top 11 hards. Position change then. Wow, Crazy Grief up 12. Up 7, Raz up 5, Top Gun, Clodbane. Up 4, Henkaz. Up 7, Brad. Up 4, Ranger. Weeksy stays where he is, and currently watching Weeksy now as Stocky around the outside to the inside, but Weeksy's going to keep his nose in, and Stocky gets a sensational move from on Weeksy. Absolutely stellar from Stocky there. Stocky up 7 places, down 1 Weeksy, down 7 Dams. Tomlock down 6, Dream down 8, Junior Vane down 11. Scruff has stayed where he is. Great move from Stocky there. Back to our battle. Our quiet battle for P4. Still checking out in P3. Crazy Griffer just drifting in and out of DRS at the moment. He's drifting within that 1 second mark, and that 1 second mark. Has he got DRS this time around, though? That's the question. No, he hasn't. He's missed out once again. But the Alpha Tauris are much closer. Razza is much closer. Is he going to get the move done before turn 1? He's going to look to the inside, and Clodbane breaks to let him go. I think that is Alpha Tauri tactics there. Clodbane has let him go. And Razza, P4 now. Crazy Griefer within that DRS mark. Can he now start to attack Clodbane? Clodbane overtaken. Now will Crazy Griefer get him? As Rainer sitting within DRS range of Brad at the moment. Can't find any moves at the moment as well. Stocky trying to push now to get within DRS of Rainer. I'm sure he's going to want a bit of revenge from Rainer there. Maybe just to get a lovely, sensational move on Rainer. We're talking about Rainer. Get 3-second time penalty. Maybe to get a lovely, sensational move on Rainer and absolutely mug him off for what Rainer did to Stocky there. As Stocky is catching, he is pulling Weeksy along though. Crazy Griefer got all the time in the world at the moment with that ERS. Absolutely sitting there. He's probably loving it in that position. Maybe he wants to get past soon. But we are catching up to the pit stop window, by the way. Lap 18 to lap 20 is my prediction when people are going to start to pit. That is when we're going to start to hopefully see some more action. And if there's a safety car soon, perfect time for the hard tyres as Weeksy. It's a 3-second time penalty. Not going to be good at all for him. As Brad is finding pressure, Rainer going off track. He still gets to the right exit. Lots of people going off track to avoid track limit warnings, but I think it's worthy of giving them an extra warning from the stewards. But that's my opinion. But yeah, Crazy Griefer starting to get very close now to Clodbane. It's starting to put a lot of pressure under the AlphaTauri. When is he going to seek that opportunity to find an overtake? Stocky nearly within that DRS range of Reina. He is now within DRS range. This is the fight that we want to keep an eye on as well. One for P4, one for P7. Right, down the straight, and it's Crazy Griefer actually going to be close enough. He's not going to be close enough. Reina. Under 3 tenths now. 2 tenths. He's gaining. His gain is just not going to be close enough on Brad. He's going to look up the inside. No, he isn't. And Brad is safe for now. Reina again, track extending at that corner once again. He is loving the track extending at the moment. I think you can tell Brad is really struggling for that S section at the moment. That is where he is losing all of his time. Oh, Stocky getting right up the back of Reina. I think he wants to get that move done. He doesn't want to be sitting behind Reina. Maybe he's got that 5-second time penalty to serve as well, so I don't think he's going to be pretty proud of that one. Reina using the ERS at the moment. Stocky's going to be close enough. Is Stocky going to look for the move into turn 1? He's just a little bit too far back for that. But now, Stocky with the fantastic exit. Bit of ERS usage. Reina can't defend that, but he's alongside. He's got the inside line. Don't have another Ferrari crash with the Williams, and nope. Stocky actually gets that one done. And now, are we going to see Ferrari tactics as well? Is Brad going to do the cool, is Stocky going to be like, let me by, Brad? And Brad goes off the track, and I think he has done that. Yep, he's let by Stocky. Nice one from Brad there. Good sportsmanship as Weeksy is putting Reina under a lot of pressure as well. Reina, he's really losing this time a lot. And the faster drivers from spinning are now catching back up to. I think Weeksy is actually going to look up the inside. Oh, he thought about it there. He wanted that position, but he just couldn't get it done. As here we go then. The Top Gun. Raza into the pits. Dream Team another 3-second time penalty. And my predicted pit stop was around lap 18 to lap 20. 2 people pit. And this is where it's going to get all. This is where it's going to be all peanuts. Weeksy using that ERS, but here comes Reina. He can see Brad is flashing. He looks to the inside. Is he going to get the position done? Brad says no. You're not having that. But Brad's got a little bit of a poor exit. Brad's giving this position to Reina at the moment. Reina using all of that ERS to get past Brad. He's now going to be forced to go around the outside. Is Brad going to try and stick it on the inside? Yes, he will. He's going to be last of the late breakers. Reina will now switch to the inside. Is he going to push Brad off track? Just about enough room. Wheel banging between them two. And Reina gets that position done. And Brad is now down to P8. He's probably going to be not very proud, but it was a clean overtake, and Brad gets a 3-second time penalty. He's not going to be happy with Reina there. Stocky putting pressure under Henkers at the moment as well. Oh, hold on. What's going on there? Brad's lost the position to Weeksy. Again, very unfortunate. Brad losing places left, right and centre. He's lost one to Reina. He's lost one to Weeksy this lap. 2 and 1 lap for Brad. So we are now halfway through the point of the race, and Stocky is now looking for the move for P5 down the straight. DRS enabled. I think it's going to be a saddle pass for Stocky, excuse me, into turn 1. As you can see, let's put our attention to this one as Brad is looking for Reina, and he just can't get the overtake done. As Henkaz is now down to P6 and Weeksy up into P7. Brad And Rayner and Weeksy looking side by side at the moment. Another 3-second time penalty. Rayner is a prone to his track limit penalties, isn't he? Stocky can now go and chase it after Crazy Griefer. Obviously that 5-second time penalty. When he has to serve it, he'll put him behind again. Brad. Not a good race for Stocky at the moment, but he is trying to make as much time as possible. This is where it starts to get interesting with the pit stops. Who's going to be the first of the blinkers out of this little battle going on here? None of them will be the first of the blinkers at the moment. Remember, Top Gun has already pitted. I don't know why he's pitted so early as well. It's Crazy Griefer now looking for the overtake as Top Gun does set the fast lap talking about him, to be honest. Crazy Griefer looking for the overtake, but he's not going to be close enough down this straight as pitting Tomlock. And down the straight, them Henkaz looking to get back at Stocky. It's not going to be close enough at all. It's a nice little train here from P5 down to P9. Rayner's dropping it off a little bit and Brad's trying to get that position back on Rayner. Yellow flags and Rayner is in the wall with no front wing and it's a virtual safety car. Rayner's probably touched the curb and oh, what's he doing? What is he doing? But Rayner getting on the curb, I believe, didn't fully see it, and that has struck him. It's given him no front wing, and that is probably going to be his race over unless we have a safety car. And this has now brought everyone into the pit stops. Brad is probably going to have to double stack. No, he stays out. I would use this opportunity to say, I need to pit. Treyarch, he stayed out as well. And everyone is using this opportunity to pit. Right, if you're wondering where I'm going to be gone, I'll be going for the toilet. Quick one, back in a minute. Back, guys, sorry for that. Toilet. I did realise as I just left the room as well for toilet. Crazy Griefer drive-through penalty. That's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt him quite a lot now. I don't think he's gonna be too impressed as Brad stays out and I don't know what he's trying to do here. Brad under pressure from Maka. Maka wants this position. A yellow flag, sector 1. If there is a safety car, Brad is going to be timing this to absolute perfection. But Dream Team just has a little bit of a spin. Now RRT Maka putting Brad under pressure. Is Brad going to pit this lap? Is he going to stay out? He is going to stay out, and he's going to hold Maka up, but Maka's going to get the DRS to get past, but I think it's just going to be a very simple, easy move. As Brad and pulls out to the right then from Maka. Simple overtake. Up into P2. Back to where he belongs. Brad down to P3. Yet to pit. And when is he going to seek the opportunity to pit? Very quiet now. Nothing really going on. Nothing much going on, guys. And Trey RT has pulled it into the pits. Top Gun with the DRS of Brad now. We haven't talked much about Trey RT. So let's have a little chat about the Red Bull in the pits. Coming out. Is he actually going to lose his position to Maka? No, it's just a lap car. Scruffy Dub. Unlapping himself. And Rayner's out. Whoa, no way. It's a safety car, and do you know what? Brad 3CYT. Brad 3CYT absolutely timed it to a perfection. Well done to you, Brad. Now pit. Fresh set of mediums and stocky softs. I think it's a bit of a risk going on a set of softs this early, to be honest. Yeah, all onto a set of softs as Dream Team's gone. I think it's way too risky at the moment. And Scruffy Dub luckily got out ahead of Trey RT, so he can unlap himself. Very risky. It's going to be something like 10 laps racing them. Brad, don't be annoying. Please, if you're pitting to softs, they're not gonna last. I don't see the point of pitting. Trey RT will be a bit annoyed as he's just pitted as well. But I wouldn't pit for a set of softs in my opinion. I would go for a set of mediums. Any of these top two gonna take a chance, pit. Or Trey RT thought about it, and Tom Lock's got a drive through. Race is going from absolute bad to worse. I think Tom Lock's race is over. Let's just say it. Right, set of mediums, I believe. Yeah, Brad, I respect you now. You've chosen the right call. I'm very proud of you, Brad. You've gone on to a set of mediums, and that is the strategy. Those softs won't last to the end, and yes, you might get absolutely fiddled by the cars behind because they are on a set of softs, but they will wear out later on as Tom Lock is going to end his race in absolute misery. Now he's going to continue going. Fair play to him. Right, so nice quiet race to going to be carnage end. Right, let's have a little look at the tyres for you guys then. There we go, here's your tyres. So only 3 people on a set of softs. Oh, it's getting a bit gloomy out there. Tom Lock, softs. Well, he's got a server drive through. Dammy softs, stocky softs, so 10-lap sprint to the end. And it's all to play for. So, if you're in the chat, and if you're in the chat, talk to me. What is your favourite takeaway? We're going off topic because, yeah, we're under safety car, so yeah, why not? But while we're under safety car, if you're in the chat, what is your favourite takeaway? Takeaway, just any takeaway. Like, off the topic, what is your favourite takeaway? Personally, it's a very difficult decision. But myself, I prefer to go. I like a good Chinese. You got the egg fried rice, yummy, just yummy. Let's go. Chicken balls, even nicer. Chicken curry, oh lovely. And pork chow mein. Oh, love pork chow mein, other than less. So that is obviously my favourite order. If you're in the chat, let me know your favourite takeaway. Favourite takeaway in the chat, let me know. So we are going to be starting this race any minute now, as everyone's caught up. We'll have 10 laps to go. Chaoticness. And yes, what I mean, chaoticness. There's your tyres on the screen. Tom Lock obviously on a set of softs, but he's got a drive through, so he'll need another safety car before lap 36. Right. I told you, safety car in this lap. A bit of a drink before I start. Get ready. A bit of a drink before this chaos happens. Okay, that's better. Okay, everyone. Trey RT is going to lead the way. 10 laps to go. Is he going to bottle it? Or is he going to actually win this race? Let's hope, let's see and find out. Oh, Maka tap in the back. And Trey RT has decided to go before the final corner. And it's go, go, go as what is going on back here. You're not meant to overtake before the safety car line. Razza, Weeksy, now you can overtake as Razza is on the well, Weeksy's actually on the inside off the track. It's now 3 wide watching from Claude Banks POV. There's a massive crash. Weeksy is out of the race. Absolute chaos. And has been caught up also in it. Oh, absolutely chaos. The Top Gun, Razza, Henkaz, and Weeksy is gone. And Razza 10 seconds. Oh, he was doing so well. And that is what happens when you decide to go 4 wide and it does not work out one bit. Let's continue. Stocky. Hello, Stocky. Up into P4. My lad. And Bang absolutely missed that, but he's now up into the podium position. Brad looking behind on that note as well. Brad up into P5, Dammy P6, Junior Vane P7, Crazy Griefer back up the field. And absolute chaotic safety car restarters. Dream Team now side by side. McDonald's. I love having a Mackies. Wow. I think that's not too shabby at all, but you got to have a bit more better something than that, in my opinion. As anyway, Brad down to P6, Dammy up into P5 on a set of soft tyres. Brad is doing quite well. Stocky though up into P3. From absolutely last to top 10 and now up into P3. As Dream Team trying to put pressure back on Scruff. Where is he going to go? Outside, inside. He's now been forced to the inside. Late on the brakes and wow, Scruff has to back out there. And oh, Dream Team gets onto the curb and nearly loses it. And now he's lost the position to Scruff. And Scruff keeps that position, but now he's trying to go back side by side, but he's not close enough to get a move. Scruff really struggling at the moment as Dream Team taps the back of Scruff, but Scruff doesn't lose it, so that's good for Dream Team, so he doesn't get an extra penalty for that. And off the track goes Scruff. Dream Team now going to make it side by side down the little back outside. Is he going to get the position? Oh, my internet had a bit of a moment and he can't get the position as DRS is now enabled. As down the straight lane we go. Dammy's putting pressure on Clodbane. As Dream Team actually gets past Scruff, but Scruff's now going to be on the inside, and he does a Frederick Raminson. I absolutely butchered that name there, but he did the Red Bull F1 Esports move there, and oh my goodness, if that was Esports, he would have got the biggest penalty in his life. I've absolutely butchered that name, so excuse me, but Dammy's putting pressure on Clodbane for P4. Oh, Clodbane's gone too deep. I thought he was going to get the position. Now switch back to the inside. He will get DRS down here, so it's best to wait instead of sending it up the inside. This is an ongoing battle as Scruff gets the position and Dream Team down to P10, but Dream Team's going to get DRS. So is Dammy down the straight on a set of soft tyres. Can Clodbane fend him off? And I don't think he's going to be close enough as what's going on back here. Junior Vane getting ahead of Brad. Brad on the outside. Junior Vane cuts back in very dangerously there, and he cuts back in the front of Brad, and he's taking Brad out. Oh, this is another ongoing battle. Dream Team back up into P9. Scruff down to P10 at the moment. And we're going to go back on board with Crazy Griefer and Brad Free CYT, as Brad will now have the inside line. Crazy Griefer's going to be forced to go around the outside there. And Crazy Griefer's absolutely dry, and he taps the Brad's rear wheel. And he has to give back the position. God. Losing my voice as Stocky wanting P2. What a comeback Stocky's having at the moment. Absolutely sensational. Crazy Griefer's now still looking for the move, and he thinks better this time. Spad's probably going to need that DRS if he doesn't want to get overtaken by Crazy Griefer. And I think he's going to have to... he's going to lose DRS. I think Crazy Griefer's going to get past him. We'll go on board with Stocky. Now down the main straight. DRS enabled with 6 laps to go. He's going to get this overtake done on Macca. Macca down to P3, and Stocky can get back onto the racing line. And now up into P2. Lovely comeback from Stocky, but remember, those soft tyres will start to die. He's going to have to try and nurse those home. Nurse those softs home. As Dammy opening that DRS on Klopp. Is he going to get the move done? He's using that slipstream, and he's not going to be close enough to make the overtake as of yet. Clodbane under all sorts of pressure at the moment from Dammy. Clodbane really struggling at the moment. He's really struggling. Remember, Demi's on those set of soft tyres, but those softs should run out soon. And oh my god, carrying so much speed around that corner, Demi. And is he going to look down the inside? No, because he will get DRS down the main straight. It's Crazy Grief is still putting pressure on Brad, but Brad's now going to have DRS on Genuvain. And here we go then. Dami trying to get the position back. Trying to get Club Bane. Maybe he's got a penalty. Club Bane doesn't. So Club Bane can secure this, people. Club Bane defending the inside line. Dami is going to have to attack before those softs run out of vein. Run out of grip. And here comes Genuvain then. Is he going to get the overtake done? And he thinks better. Oh, off the track goes Dami. That is not a lag from my internet there. I thought it would have been. Comes back on the track. Does he join Ree safely? Just about. But that massive mistake from Dami has costed him that position. And now down to P9 as here comes Crazy Grief on Brad. Oh, he's so close. He just can't get the overtake. And I think those softs are now starting to die because Stocky is now not pulling away as Trey RT gets a 3-second time penalty. And it's not going to affect him too much as of yet. But Trey RT needs to bring this home. He knows he's got this in the bag if he can just bring it home nice and smoothly without crashing. We know what he's like. He either wins in league races or he bottles it. And Dream Team, Dami, another 3 sets coming out. It's really hurting Dami at the moment. As Crazy Grief is looking for the overtake on Brad. Just can't find a move on Brad. Brad defending this absolutely well. At the moment, Brad will secure that P6. We'll look at penalties on the final lap. We'll keep it a surprise until the final lap. It's Club Bane now. Under immense pressure as Dami. I think he's retiring there. He's calling it a day. Quitting this race. But down the straight then, Club Bane has got some excellent straight line speed. I wonder what range he's running there. As Crazy Grief and now on the inside of Brad. Brad going to try and hold it around the outside and he just can't get that place, and Crazy Griffin are up into P6. Lovely overtake from Crazy Griffin there, but Dami, I think he's not retiring, neither is Tom Lock actually. Tom Lock, he could have got a point there. But he's decided to pit once again. And Brad, oh well, we're going to go back into Genuvain. Talking about Club Bane now, I wonder what wings he is running, because he is a losing my words. 36 laps alone, my voice is starting to die. But yeah, Club Bane got some great straight line speed. Great straight line speed at the moment. Oh, and a move being made by Brad. Oh, he's lost the position now, down to P7. Brad lag. Massive lag that time. And now here comes Brad down the straight then. Is he going to get the position done? Did miss that, apologies for that. And Crazy Grief now trying to get the position done on Genuvain. Club Bane's going to absolutely try and secure this. As and Genuvain now on the inside. Has he left Crazy Grief for enough room? Crazy Grief is just keeping his nose ahead. And Genuvain has to take action. As Crazy Grief, no! Crazy. Oh, and he's put himself out of the race. Deliberate put himself. If he causes a safety car. No, he's not. And I think Trati would have been absolutely hurted there. Oh, Crazy Grief. That has ended so terribly for him. It was did so well. And he is now out of the race. And that is a massive rip as Maka. He wants that P2 back from those dying softs of Stocky. But I think that was the perfect strategy call from Stocky, actually. Thoughtless dying. They are dying. Club Bane, I don't think he'll have enough time to catch up to Stocky. Stocky under massive pressure now from Maka. To the penultimate lap of the race then. Here comes Maka. Down the main straight. Is he going to get Stocky? He has got that straight line speed. Stocky's got more ERS. This is the battle for P2. Stocky needs as many positions as possible for this championship. And Maka is right up the back of Stocky. Stocky's got 1 3/4 laps and he loses it. He now goes off the track. And I think this is the time for Maka to shine. As here comes Stocky. He's now got that inside line. Those softs are starting to die a lot. And he gets his last of the late breakers. And Maka can't do anything. Like I say, Stocky needs as many points as possible. He's losing it. He's absolutely everywhere at the moment. Stocky does need all the points as possible for this championship. And Treyarch is checking out. And Stocky, he's got one last lap to survive for this P2. Absolutely sensational drive from Stocky. And Maka has only got one last chance. He's lost out a lot of time on Stocky at the moment. And we are going to be starting the final lap of the race from Treyarch. Don't bottle it now, Treyarch. Do not bottle it. And here we go down the straight. I don't think Maka is going to be close enough to get the move done. Well, he is within 5/10. Now he is. Scruffy Dub will focus on this battle for P2. As down the main straight, Stocky's got one last chance. He's going to have to defend to the inside. Goes Stocky. Now he pulls to the outside. Maka Stocky's going to be late on the brakes as Maka's going to get the move done around the outside. The tyres of Stocky have decided to die. Stocky nearly loses it, and he's now going to have that strip lean. He's now going to have the ERS, but the DRS from Maka. Stocky, is he going to send one up the inside? He needs to try and do something as he goes late on the brakes around the outside, and he's just not going to get that position done. I think he's just going to have to settle for P3 at the moment. Yeah, he's going to have to settle for P3, Stocky is, and that's very unfortunate, but great defending from Stocky. He tried his best, and before we end this race, there's your penalties, guys. There we go, a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? But the man, the myth, the legend, Treyarch on round number 2. DNF last round. Comes around the final corner. Nearly puts it in the wall there. Treyarch will win the Mexican Grand Prix. Well done to Treyarch and Maka. Sensational drive. He will steal P2 off Stocky. And that is P2 for Maka. P3 for Stocky. Klopp ran the final corner. Will take P4. A great drive from Klopp. Junior Bain P5. Brad P6. Dream actually secures P7, and then we wait patiently for Dammy. Around the final corner comes Dammy, then Scruff will actually get him on penalties. And Dammy is going to lose P8, and Scruff will take P8. Yeah, Dammy P9. Henkaz will steal the final points. And here comes Henkaz, takes the last points. Congratulations. Congratulations to our team. Stocky driver of the day. It's a fair shout there, and I think Stocky would be my driver of the day as well. Absolutely agreed. And there's your race results confirming. So there you go. Treyarch wins. Maka, Stocky, Klopp, Junior Vane, Brad, Treyarch, Dream Team, Scruff, Dammy, Henkaz, Tomlock, Raza, Crazy Griefer, The Top Gun, Weeksy, Rayner, Z, Flo, and that's your top 18. Right then, so that is to Stocky for me as well. Great result there, P3 and P6, but that has been tier 1 today. Treyarch wants the championship, and He's looking good for it at the moment if he can keep up with this. But that has been Tier 1. Make sure to tune in for Tier 2 tomorrow around Mexico. That won't be me. I won't be on comms. But yeah, tune in for Tier 1 tomorrow. Tune in for Tier 2 tomorrow. I've been General Jake. Take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.